Hello. Welcome to a Vinyasa flow sequence. This is Dylan. I'm recording this as well as all my yoga classes I'm doing during the coronavirus or COVID-19 quarantine, and just sharing my practice with you, and hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions or feedback afterwards, just let me know. We'll get set up in a moment. If you have a mat, that's great. If not, use some carpet or a soft surface that still lets you have some support. Maybe grab a block or two if you have those at home. If not, maybe a pillow or something sturdy. Foam roller sometimes is kind of nice for support. And we'll get started in a moment. If you're new to this, I can't embed music inside the playlist because we're on YouTube and they would take it down for copyright violations. So instead, what you can do is open Spotify and click on the playlist that I shared, or you can just listen to your own music, whatever is right for you. So we'll begin momentarily. And thanks for your support, and thanks for showing up. I'll go ahead and get started in a nice, comfortable, easy position. Sit back against an imaginary wall. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Relaxing your shoulders. And just sitting present, breathing primarily through your nose. Nice, slow, deep inhales and exhales. 5 counts or longer if you can. As you settle in, maybe set an intention for your practice today. Today has been a bit chaotic for me, so I'm gonna set just calmness, presence, patience for my intention. As you continue to breathe primarily through your nose, just a reminder that everything I offer is a suggestion, not a command. This is your yoga class. Do what's right for you. There's no need to be perfect. Just find where you're at, where you want to go. Focus on your breath. Focus on your mind being calm and relaxed and present. And do your best with your body wherever that might be. If you're seated, just start to slowly rotate in circles, especially if you're on a block. This is really nice. Just start opening up your hips. Maybe switch. You're welcome to stay seated, or you could come on to rock pose, sitting on your feet. That feels good for you today. Inhale your arms up overhead, and exhale, release. Slowly breathing up and down a couple more times with your arm for a moment. Hopefully that doesn't persist. Inhale up, and exhale, release. Now we're going to inhale our arms up and take a twist. Right hand behind you, left hand outside your right knee. You can do this seated or in this pose. Inhale your arms back up overhead, and exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, rise back up through center. And we're going to inhale off to the right side. And a nice lean. Stretch the side of your body. You look forward, down, or up above, whatever feels best for you. Inhale, rise up through center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, rise up. Now plant your hand further out and straighten your left leg. And inhale your arm up. And then exhale, maybe lift that leg and lift your arm up overhead. So a very gentle, modified side plank. And then inhale, rise up. And then exhale, in gate pose, leaning towards that side. And then inhale, walk forward. Plant your hands in front of you. Maybe sit back onto your heel. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale to center. Inhale, float your arms up. And exhale, bring that left hand out to the side, right leg out to the side, left arm up and over your head. And then maybe lift your top leg, lean over the side a little bit more. Then inhale, rise up through center, lean over your right leg, up overhead. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, fold forward and lean back onto your foot. And inhale, rise back up through center. Coming back onto your knees. Inhale your hands together. One hand facing me, one hand facing you. We're going to teeter-totter our elbows a little bit. Inhale up with one side, down with the other. Exhale to neutral. Here we're just starting to open up our neck spine and just focus on this grip, which will start to activate the nerves on the sides of your neck. Continue to breathe. Just move your arms. Don't lean too forward or sideways or whatever. Just gently move side to side. Return to neutral. Shrug your shoulders a few times. Forward and back. Circle your neck a few times, nice and slow. Rotate the other direction. Return to center. Maybe circle your wrists out, forward and back. Maybe stretch your fingers out and make fists. Return to neutral. Then come to hands and knees. Plant your hands. Fingers are spread wide. Create as little space between your hands and the earth as possible. Even when your arms are straight, your elbows are slightly bent so you can engage your triceps a little bit better instead of placing pressure on your wrists. Think about your knuckles and finger mounds supporting your body. We'll curl our toes under, lift our hips, and come into down dog. Straighten one leg, bend the other. It's known as walking your dog. Inhale, float forward into a plank. Gonna hold this for a little bit. If this is too much, come onto your knees. You're welcome to stay here or lift your right foot up a little bit and then lower it. Lift your left foot up a little bit and then lower it. And just kind of do a plank, but a march with your legs in place. And exhale back to down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Fold forward. Let your head hang heavy. Your legs straighten. Clasp your elbows with the opposite hand. Just surrender towards the earth. And with each exhale, maybe you release a little bit lower with your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Arms up overhead. Adjust the camera a little bit. And exhale, lean to your right. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, rise up. Cactus your arms. Lift your right heel up. And exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, back through center. Lift your left heel and exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, rise back up. Inhale, your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, your hands to half lift. Hands on your shins, flat back parallel to the earth. And exhale, fold forward. Walk yourself forward into down dog. And bend your knees and look forward and either exhale, take another lean to the right. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, rise up. Bring your thumbs crossed over each other. Exhale, lean back, hips forward, upper body back. Maybe look up to the sky or the ceiling. And exhale, hands to your low back. Interlace your fingers and fold forward. And maybe you stay here. Maybe you straighten your knees and lift your arms up overhead. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive. Into your plank. And exhale, release to the earth. Inhale to half lift or cobra. And exhale to down dog. Come into child's pose. Come onto your knees wide, toes together, and sit back and relax. Head towards the earth. Inhale, walk your hands off to the right side of your mat. And then surrender back into your twisted child's pose. Inhale, slowly walk through center. And exhale off to the left side for a twist on this side. Inhale back through center. Come to hands and knees and walk yourself back and maybe come onto your toes for a toe stand. Rise up. Maybe your arms come up to the sky. Maybe they don't. Maybe your quads go out. Maybe they stay forward. Whatever's right for you. And exhale, plant your hands, straighten your legs. And walk forward into down dog again. Inhale, bend your knees. Step or float forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, step back with your left leg with a high crescent. Front knees bent, back leg straight. Arms up, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, lean your arms forward. And exhale, swing them back, hover and hold. Inhale your arms back up, still in crescent. Exhale, right hand to your right hip. Exhale, lean forward and take a twist. You're welcome to stay here in the twist or open up your arms or bring one hand down and come to a revolved side angle. And I'm going to stay in the twist today. Inhale your hands to heart center, look forward, and exhale, step. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up again. And this time, with your arms up, we're going to step your right leg back to crescent. Stepped on a crack on my pavement here. Inhale your arms forward. Exhale, lean back, hover and hold. Inhale, rise up. Inhale, left hand to your left hip. Exhale, lean forward. Take a twist. And again, you can stay in a twist or take any other arm variation that you like. Try to keep that back leg straight, front knee bent. Exhale, release the twist. Arms up to crescent. Exhale, step forward and lower yourself into a chair. Inhale, slowly rise up. And exhale, maybe come onto your toes. Exhale, release your heels. Fold forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold forward. And step or hop back into a plank. And take a vinyasa flow, high push-up to low push-up. Up dog to down dog. Come onto your knees. Walk yourself up. Come through camel. Inhale your arms up overhead. Hips forward. Exhale, hands to your low back. Elbows pointed back. And just lean forward. Inhale, slowly rise up. Plant your hands. And come into plank. And from plank, come into side plank. Forward. Oops. You can plant your knee. Back leg straight. Left arm up. Or you can lift your left leg. Or you can stack your legs. Your right leg down, left leg up. Key to a good side plank. Besides insects eating you alive, there's a slight bend in your elbow. Your shoulders are stacked. And you're lifting from your hips. Exhale, release to center. Inhale, side plank on your left side. Exhale, turn to center and take a vinyasa flow. High push-up to low push-up. Up dog to down dog. Insects are really eating me alive today. All right. Spring is here in Phoenix. From hands and knees, just take a couple gentle cat-cows. Inhale, lower your belly into a cow. Exhale to cat. And I am going to move myself inside while you take a few cat cows because it's getting a bit obnoxious out here. Continue with your own breath. Inhaling for cow. Exhaling. Inhaling for cow. Exhaling for cat. Continue with your own breath as you move through the sequence. This spot should be good. With the pet dinosaur in place. Might want to pause for water real quick if you need it. Today's sequence is a reminder that nothing is perfect. There we go. From cat cow, come back up through down dog. Inhale your right leg up in the air behind you. Exhale, glide it forward, come up through warrior A. Front leg is straight, front leg is pointed straight, but knee is bent. Back leg is straight, foot's pointed out at a 45-degree angle. Hips are forward, bend into your front knee. Arms up, shoulders relaxed for warrior A. From warrior A, float forward into warrior C. Front foot's planted, back leg's in the air, upper body's parallel. And then float back into warrior B. Feet are in the same alignment now. Front knee's bent, upper body's perpendicular to the earth. Arms are out. Look over your front arm, shoulders remain relaxed. Flip your front palm and lean back into reverse warrior, keeping that front knee bent. And then we're gonna come through half moon, rolling forward. Bottom hand reaches the earth. Hips out to the side. Top legs raised and perpendicular to the earth, parallel to the earth actually, foot perpendicular. Maybe your bottom hand comes up. Maybe reach your back foot and come up through quad pose. Come back through warrior B, but then straighten your leg, hands up through reverse triangle. Inhale, straighten your arms, keep the legs straight for warrior B arms. I'm just changing angle so you can see. We're gonna come into triangle. So exhale, lean forward, and then tilt. Top hand lifting up actively. Resist the urge to dump down. Actively lift up in your triangle. Keep that top shoulder back in the same plane as your legs. Inhale, float your right arm, or your left arm back. Exhale, float it up overhead. Inhale your hand back over your hips, just floating the arm. Exhale, float the hand forward. Inhale one more time, float it back. Float it up and then bend that front knee for an exhale into side angle. You can stay here, maybe bring your arms forward like you're grabbing onto the world. Exhale, release the twist from high lunge. Take a vinyasa flow. High push-up to low push-up. Up dog to down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise up all the way overhead. Exhale, release your hands beside you. Come into a strong mountain pose. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Walk yourself forward into a down dog. Inhale your left leg up in the air behind you. Exhale, glide it forward to warrior A. Front knee's bent, front leg is pointing forward. Back leg straight, toes pointed out at 45 degrees. Inhale your arms up, shoulders relaxed for warrior A. Gonna float up through warrior C. Planting that front leg, back leg raised. Maybe your hands come to the earth or to a block, or maybe they float up beside you or in front of you. Exhale back to warrior B. Now your legs are on the same track, knees aligned, upper body vertical, hips to the side, arms out, look forward. Flip that front palm, lean forward, lean back for reverse warrior. And inhale, come through half moon, planting your left hand outside in front of your left foot, lifting that right leg in the air, right hand opening to the side, hips opening to the side. Maybe you lift your bottom hand up. Maybe you grab your top leg and then come back through warrior B and straighten that front leg, top hand up for reverse triangle. And then straighten the arms into warrior B arms. Then exhale, lean forward and then tilt to triangle. Actively lifting with that top hand. Lifting, keeping that shoulder back. Inhale, float your arm back behind you. And exhale, float your arm up and overhead. Continue that a couple more times with your own breath. Inhaling back. Exhaling, floating forward. And from here, bend your knee into side angle. Maybe you bring your arms forward, maybe you take a wrap. Exhale, release the twist. Take a vinyasa flow. High push up to low push up. Up dog to down dog. Let's take a moment in child's pose. If you're regular of mine, you might have observed I'm trying some new stuff today. Honestly, not sure I'm liking it, but that's why we experiment and try new things. I feel like I'm going a little fast today. This child's pose is hopefully going to force me to slow down a little bit. Continue breathing. Come back to hands and knees. Push up through down dog. Bend your knees. And float forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. You're going to come through dancer first. So you're going to bring your left hand to your left hip, right hand out beside you, and then you're going to gently bring your back foot up, and you're just going to grab the outside of your ankle. You're going to see my arm is just straight out there. I'm not twisted, just right there. And then you have the option to exhale and float your arm forward and your foot up overhead, kicking with ease. Inhale, slowly rise up and bring your foot to tree pose. For tree pose, your foot can be just resting on the earth into your ankle or on your calf. or to the inside of your quad. And your hands can come up to heart center. Ooh, I'm tired today. Or your hands might rise up to the sky. And exhale, bring your leg forward, and then slowly let it return to the earth. Relax to center, mountain pose. Inhale your arms up overhead, and exhale your hands to your hips. Right hand to your right hip this time, left hand out beside you. Just lift your foot and grab it with grab the outside of your ankle with your foot. Maybe you can put your thumb in the back side of your foot or the bottom of your foot. And then exhale, just slowly start to kick and float. My balance is a little off today. Inhale, slowly rise up, come through tree. Just don't put your foot on the inside of your knee. You don't want to cause your ligaments any damage or strain. Find whatever expression of tree is best for you. Then inhale, straighten your leg, and then release it. Inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, thumbs together, hips forward, lean back. Inhale up and exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale the half lift. Exhale, hands to the earth. Float back into a plank. Let's hold the plank halfway down. Just bend your elbows halfway and hover and hold. Inhale, straighten. And then exhale, down to your low push-up. Through up dog for inhale. And exhale for your down dog. Continue to breathe. Inhale your right leg up in the air behind you. Exhale, glide it forward in a lunge. Bring your right hand inside your right foot. And slowly walk yourself off to the side. Wide-legged forward fold. Heels out, toes in. Inhale from half lift. And exhale, fold forward. Maybe your hands come towards the earth. Maybe your forearms are on the earth. Maybe your head reaches the earth. It's a great place for a handstand or a headstand if you'd like. Inhale, slowly rise up. Inhale, walk forward to high lizard. You're welcome to stay here or lower your back knee. Your hands can stay up high, or you can come onto your forearms, or you can come into a balancing posture, planting your hand and resting on your forearms, or you can come out to a bird of paradise variation. Right hand under your right leg, left forehead to the earth, looking towards your right leg. It's actually the easiest of the variations once you get into it. Inhale, slowly rise back up to high lizard. Plant your hand. Exhale, straighten your front leg into half splits. Slide your leg further forward into a fuller expression of splits if you'd like. It's a great place for blocks under your hands or under your hamstring. Maybe your forehead comes towards your knee. Inhale, come back up to high lizard. If you have bad knees, come onto your back and take a figure four or knee to your chest. Otherwise, come into pigeon. You're toeing your foot out to the side. Start tall. Knee outside your hip. Shin fairly parallel to the earth. Hands to your hips. Settle that hip down. Lean back. If that feels good, start to come forward onto your forearms. If that still feels good, maybe surrender all the way to the earth. You're welcome to stay here. Or walk yourself up into active pigeon. Planting your right hand in front of your right shin, bending your left knee, grabbing your left foot around your ankle or your elbow around your ankle. Right arm up into the sky, or maybe your hands meet overhead. And exhale, release. Plant your hands. Come to three-legged dog, straightening that right leg, and then bending your knee, stacking your hips. You can stay here or flip your dog for wild thing. And inhale back through center. Hands and knees. Maybe rock side to side. Maybe rock that right hip forward and in big circles and backward in big circles. Then return to hands and knees. Inhale your left leg in the air behind you. Exhale, glide it forward. I realize I'm forgetting something, so straighten the back leg and walk off to your side. I am going to move my mat to the wall for a moment. Go ahead and take a wide-legged forward fold if you'd like, or a handstand or a headstand, whatever's best for you. I'm going to try a handstand today. Haven't been doing enough of those lately with this home sequence stuff. Can't really see my mat, so I'll lower the camera a little bit. For a handstand, put your forearms a little bit wider, but still shoulder width. Your hands can come together. Top of your head to the earth. Stand up through a dolphin, and maybe bring one foot forward. And then just gently kick. Use the wall if you need to. And then you lift your head up a little bit. So it's just gently resting on your hands. And lift your legs off the wall. And just find a nice balance. From handstand, maybe go ahead and lower yourself back down to wide-legged forward fold. Rise up. We're going to come through through goddess. So heels. Move back so I can find a good angle for you. One moment. I am not feeling as calm as normal today. Today I really need my own yoga set. All right, heels in, toes out, arms up overhead for your inhale, and bend your knees and elbows for the exhale, keeping your body in a single plane as much as you can. And inhale, rise up. Hands to your hips. Heels out, toes in again. Plant your hands. Walk forward. And take a vinyasa flow. I'm totally turned around. Left leg straight in the air. I'm so sorry. Okay, we do not want to vinyasa flow, man. All right. Come back up to lizard. Wow. All right. Well, one of the best things about doing this live is you only have to do one take. Stay in high lizard or plant your hands, forearms, maybe lean down to a low lizard. Maybe take a balancing pose, or maybe surrender all the way down to the earth. Be inspired to take the right action for you. Inhale, slowly walk back up to high lizard and straighten that front leg. And come into half split or straighten further forward into a full split or fuller splits. Inhale, slowly come back up to high lizard, and then either come onto your back or come into pigeon, heel toeing your foot out to the side. Starting tall, checking your alignment. And then you can start to come onto your forearms or come all the way down to the earth. Be inspired to take the right expression of this posture for you. Continue to breathe. Stay where you're at. I just want to check something in the settings. There we go. You're welcome to stay in pigeon for a couple more breaths or rise back up. Explore active pigeon, left hand in front of your shin. Right knee bends, right hand to your foot. And rise up. And exhale, release. Plant your hands now. Come to three-legged dog. Bend your top knee, stack your hips, and maybe flip your dog for wild thing. Exhale, release. Just shake out your legs, shake out your hips, maybe rock side to side. Do what's right for you. Recenter. We're going to lower ourselves into Sphinx. Oh God, this dog. For Sphinx, our forearms are parallel to the mat. And we just surrender and let our back relax. Maybe we plant our feet Maybe we lift our belly, gauge our core, or maybe we straighten the arms into seal. Exhale, release all the way down. Plant your hands, forehead to your hands, heels out, toes in, and just relax for a couple breaths. You have the option to come into bow pose. Hands beside your chest, knees bend. Closer your knees are together, the more challenging it is. The wider they are, it's easier. You're going to reach one hand to an outside ankle on that side, and then roll and grab the opposite ankle. Inhale, let yourself settle forward, and exhale, kick. Rise onto your solar plexus. Just continue to rock, rising and settling with your inhales, rising with your exhales. And after a few, maybe 5, bring your arms and legs forward out like a star shape. And exhale, release, plant your hands like a T. And just rest again for a few breaths. Otto says hi. Inhale, bring one arm up overhead. And exhale, roll onto your back. Straighten your arms and legs. Give yourself a nice long stretch. Curl your toes back to stretch the back of your legs. And inhale, bend your knees to your chest, grabbing each shin with one of your hands. And inhale your soles of your feet to the sky. One hand on the outside of each foot. Settling in for happy baby. Gently rock side to side. Maybe you grab your big toe with your pointer, middle finger, and thumb. Maybe you straighten your legs. Keep the shoulders relaxed towards the earth. And maybe you straighten your legs out to the sides. Or you can perfectly fine staying in happy baby. And then at any point in time, you're welcome to bring your soles of your feet together for a reclined butterfly. Bring your feet, soles of your feet facing forward, arms out like a T, knees bent 90 degrees. We're going to come into a spinal twist. You're welcome to take this variation or any that you prefer. Going to exhale the feet off to the right side. Keep that left shoulder planted. You might need a block under your right knee to support them or between your knees. Or you're welcome to straighten one or both legs out towards your hand, if that's better for you. This dog. Inhale, slowly rise up through center, bending your knees, and then bring them off to the left side. Spinal twist on the left, right shoulder flat, look to the right. Knees remain bent. You could use your hand on the side of your knees to pull your knees down gently if you'd like, or you can straighten your feet out towards your hand. Continue to breathe. Continue to settle down. Inhale, rise up through center. Plant your feet. We're gonna come through bridge. If you have a block, well, I don't, I left mine outside. You're welcome to place your sacrum on a block and do supported bridge. Otherwise, just float your hips. Feet are forward. Feet are towards your back. Bring them back a little further. Maybe lift a little higher. Maybe you rise onto your toes. Maybe interlace your fingers underneath your body to bring your shoulders back a little more. Continue to breathe. I'm gonna hold this one a little while. Exhale, slowly release. You're welcome to take another bridge or do a wheel or a shoulder stand. I'm gonna come into shoulder stand. The shoulder stand, it's kind of like dolphin or triangle for your back. You're just supporting it in the middle, trying to get your upper body straight, legs overhead. Maybe you can come into a plow by bringing your feet over your head. And exhale, slowly roll down, trying to not crush your dog. We went so fast on some of this stuff today. I'm gonna give us some extra time for Shavasana. I really need it. You're welcome to take any other poses that are right for you. Otherwise, bring your arms up overhead and your legs stretch, and then just rest off to the side, your palms face up, heels in, toes out, legs wide, back of your neck relaxed, and just surrender to the earth. And continue to breathe primarily in and out of your nose. As you're surrendering, maybe look back on your intention. Sometimes the yoga sequence is agitating, or it brings out the stress you're feeling that day, or brings up some emotions. And that's okay. It's why it's so important to rest at the end and recover and recenter, refine your balance. They say in yoga, a pose begins when you're ready to get out of it. Meaning when you feel like you've had enough, that's when it actually becomes challenging or interesting. And while that may be true on more challenging postures, it's actually especially true on things like Shavasana, where the tendency may be to shortcut that or skip it or do less than necessary. Start to very gently bring some life back to your hands and feet. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes ever so slightly. Maybe start to windshield wiper your hands and feet side to side. And then plant your feet at the edge of your mat. Just windshield wiper your legs side to side, both knees towards one direction and both knees towards the other direction. You might hold it for a breath if you feel like it. You're bringing your knees back to your chest. Give yourself one more hug. Gently rocking side to side. Then inhale one arm up overhead. Roll to that side and stay on the side for a couple breaths. And slowly come back up to a seated posture. Maybe sitting on the edge of your block. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, slowly release. Do this a couple more times with your own breath and maybe reflect on how you feel now compared to how you felt an hour ago. It's amazing how just a little bit of breath and body and mind work can have a profound change on you and your day. Bring your hands to heart center. As my track coach in college used to say, they can't all be gems. This was far from a perfect yoga sequence from my teaching perspective, but there's still much to learn and gain from it. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today. And I hope you're able to take what you need from this practice and bring it forward throughout your day. I bow to the light and sound and all of you. Namaste. Thank you. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to share them in chat or message me on email, whatever is the best form for you, or social media. If you like this video, maybe click like, maybe share it with your friends, or maybe share some of the better ones with your friends. Or maybe this one's pretty funny and you want to share it with your friends. Excuse me. Oh boy. That's the dog. All right. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.